Yo, yo, my sovereigns, what up? This is Boba Fett, uncensored on the internet, with episode 175 of Splinterlands 101. Joining us once again, co-hosts of the show, finest gentleman who ever lived, chairman of the Tao, defender of the faith, protector of the realm, Matt Clark. We'll just add one
Reigning
each reigning champion, counterspell.
In counterspell. There we go.
Yeah.
Can't continue until those name title requirements.
I don't get out of bed for less than 10,000 honorifics a day.
So we could do something like Star Wars and just have the screen just like and just the titles just start scrolling.
Yeah, and just before the episode ends, we introduce Gio. And my co-host, the ever lovely, got a bit of a rough throat at the moment because he might have had a cigarette.
It was a big night. No, it was a big night. Big night.
Yes, the esteemed colleague and friend, Geotrix.
This one, the one in pink.
Bienvenidos. So what's new? I've got about 320k glint to spend. And also, check this out. One sec. Just open it up.
I have 420,000 plays on.
So I've been which is Brave, this one. Been playing no, this is not the screen I wanted to share. Okay. Must be the other one. Well, on share screen it used to show me the difference between Chrome and Brave, but it doesn't anymore. It doesn't actually say Chrome Brave. So I've just got to guess which is the right one. No, same one again. Keep switching. Maybe because it moved to the front because I've used it. Actually, let me change the screen on Boba Fett so I don't get that one again. Actually, let's bring the rules. I should have done that first. All right. Highly professional here, as you can see, in our rehearsed and everything. All right. Should work this time. Yes. So this is my what was originally my bronze account, and I've been playing manual in Modern League, and so let's just go to this. So you can see I've been doing quite well in Modern, just playing manually.
Nice.
And
Smashing
I went to play a game a couple of days ago, and no summoner. I was like, oh no, because it's all circulated out. So I had to use a starter card summoner, and I really didn't have much of a team to pick from. So yeah, I got beaten, and it ruined my perfect streak. But yeah, so
that's a pretty fantastic streak. Did you count how many it is?
No, well, the whole page worth plus whatever isn't in history. But yeah, now I can't play this account anymore. So I've got 3,000 SBS here, so I might as well start unstaking and move it across to Boba Fett because I can't really do anything in this account now. Yeah. It was so funny. Just went to play another game and it's like, you have no Archons. I was like, and then it hit me. Oh shit! Everything's rotated out.
It's funny the changing of the summoners to Archons. I noticed the Silent Summoners rule set is now called the Silent Archons.
Okay.
Rule set when I waved over it. So yeah, they're changing a lot. They're changing. For those who didn't see the town hall, it was like yesterday, about 24 hours ago. So probably 48 hours by the time you're watching this. Really good, really interesting. Very much not okay. Conclave Arcana is good. Now let's just sit back and chill for a week. The team are absolutely hitting the ground. So Nate talked about some stuff. Dave talked about some stuff. Really, really cool. So changing up the screens for Nate mentioned changing up the screens for practice and challenge modes, and talking about campaign being very much heavy on the agenda. Dave mentioned the advertising as a group we're looking to work with, and it seems like maybe the bang for the buck wasn't there. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze. So we're going in another direction for those who are wondering whether marketing push has gone. We're sort of still obviously a priority, and the money's still there. It's just they want to make sure they get maximum bang for their buck. But yeah, so much going on. The Google app, Splinterlands Google app, is now available, and there's already been 1,000+ downloads of it. So if you're a mobile player and were interested in that and you've been waiting for that, now is absolutely the time to get involved. And I think my wife, I might be getting her back in the saddle. She played for a while, but she really struggled on mobile. So she's got a nice Pixel phone, and now that modern is different, then she won't have to get used to a whole new lineup. It'll literally just be Rebellion and CA cards that she's playing with. So that'll be. I think that's going to be a priority at our end. Heaps of stuff going on though. The big one I think that a lot of people are talking about on Twitter at the moment is the Yabba's Pickle card, and I'm seeing a lot of posts about it, a lot of discussion. I sort of heard what's coming up on Town Hall, and man, there is some interesting stuff happening there with the Pickle sale, Yabba's Pickle sale. The card itself is no attack, which means it can be weapons trained. 4 mana. It's just off the top of my head, 4 mana, and reasonably slow. But it does slow. Slow is one of its abilities, but it's self-healing, does slow. It has shield, so it takes less melee and range damage, and it has dodge as well, which is kind of handy. So sometimes it's going to miss getting hit. When it does get hit, it doesn't take so much damage. Except for magic, there's some decent armor there. There we go. But the method of distribution is really interesting. We're going back to a Vruz. If anybody can remember Vruz style, you will be able to buy it with credits. I think Vruz was with vouchers, but this will be Deco credits. We're looking at 150 per BCX, and it will be gate kept by a total SPS staked.
150 what per BCX?
A DEC or credits. So 150 DEC or credits per BCX. I think they want them to be fairly ubiquitous. A lot of them out there. I think we're going to be minting a lot of them. I didn't hear any cap, so I think it's just as many sell in the time frame. But yeah, it's. I really enjoyed that, maybe because I got several million SPS staked, but I really enjoyed the Vruz process. And I think having these come up even if it's every couple of years, where it's just, hey, the big rewards are going to the guys with a lot of SPS staked, that's incentive to just get that bit more, right? Just stack that bit more, just hit that next benchmark. Now I have 200,000K SPS staked. That's actually really cool. Now I can go and buy 200 of these cards. I might need to buy a few more off the market. They're common, so what's that make them, like 400 to max? So I can get halfway there myself, and then I've got to buy the rest off the market, or however you want to approach it. But this is, I think, a really cool. It almost gets into that meme coin territory, right? A bit like the PNS token, where it's like, okay, this is fun. It's an insider's joke. It's a bit of a laugh, but it's also something that attracts attention from people just going, yes, what's going on here? Why is everybody trying to get this Pickle card? So yeah, I'm enthused, and I'm very much enthused about the way they're selling. From what I understood from what Dave said, regular and gold foil will be available in the main sale, but then after that there will be the black foil will be available in after that as auctions. But the currency that you use for auctions will be created with aura by landholders. So whatever, it might be a new potion, might be a new token, but it would be only available to be made on land with aura, just like Midnight Potions. So I'm assuming instead of clicking it's kind of what I said last week or the week before, where I was talking about my Luminous Potions idea. Same sort of deal. All the mechanisms are there. It's just get aura, use that aura to buy the thing, and then you can buy and sell that thing. And if you really want 15 of 20 black foil Yabba's Pickle, and you're Asian, you really like the number 8, you want number 8 of 20, you can stockpile these tokens, whatever they are, that are made with aura, sourced from land, and then bid in the auction for the specific card that you want. And they'll be starting at 20 of 20 and working down to 1 of 20. So there's going to be some real, I think, eyeballs on this. I think we're going to get some really interesting social dynamic around it, and I think when people win matches with Yabba's Pickle, that will be something to celebrate and talk about too. So we've got some real buzz building. The Apple app is going to be ready soon. Yabba said there's still a few things they need to fix up before Apple will come to the party with that, but otherwise, yeah, everything's looking great, and the team are very much like, let's go. So next week, they're hoping to give us a bit more hints about what's to come beyond that, what's to come for the next 6 months. But I do recommend anybody who's interested, just sit down, watch the town hall, have a listen to the guys talking. You can go and do something else while you're listening. You generally don't lose much by, missing a bit of eye candy that you'll see eventually anyway. So if I'm going for a walk or something like that, put on the headphones and just listen to the guys all chatting. But yeah, I'm getting a real positive vibe. Yabba said that the CA pre-sale outsold his expectations. He was picturing this, and we actually got more than that, substantially more than that. He said we did better than the Rebellion pre-sale, and he's also been happy with the immediate uptake of CA packs in the general sale. Normally you'd say, well, if people who are around and want to buy them will be buying them in the pre-sale, surely. So when the pre-sale ends and the regular sale starts, you're thinking, well, it's going to take a while before sales start to really pick up, because most people have already. But he said there's been a really constant engagement with that. There's been a lot sold in the regular general sale, including 300 new accounts that haven't bought cards, that haven't bought packs before. This is their first purchase, so people who've arrived and they've bought some CA packs in the general sale. So it's great to see that new blood coming in, enthusiasm. I think when the marketing really kicks off, we're going to be in for a good time. But I think if we can hold off on the marketing until the Apple app, the Play Store, iTunes, whatever they're calling it, until that's rolled out and the bugs are fixed up, and then we've got a marketing push that people can play on mobile and earn a bit of crypto while playing on mobile on the train or the bus. I think that's going to be a big driver for us.
Well, I guess it's good to know someone's got some money.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, well, I mean, the worse the regular economy gets, the more incentivized you are to adopt the new economy, right? Like, I moved, I moved when I was paying the Panamanian law firm for establishing the foundation, the SPS DAO Foundation. That cost me a couple of grand, but the DAO reimbursed me, and so I effectively traded Aussie dollars for US dollars. And looking at it since, like, the value of the Aussie dollar has dropped substantially. I'm making 15% now because it's HBD. So I'm making 15% on the US dollars instead of making 3% on the Aussie dollars, which are now worth substantially less than. So it's a no-brainer. Like, if you can find a safe haven, a currency that's not going to get just constantly just destroyed, just beaten down, and I'd say HBD is a really, really good contender there. Great. And so throwing money into cards, packs, if you think we're in for a bit of a bull season, great, go for that. If you think we're in for a bit of a pullback, don't take cash out. Don't do that. Don't play the silly games anymore. Move it over into HBD. That's what I'll be doing when I'm starting to call a top.
Yeah. Near fuff.
But I'm not saying I'm not calling a top here with Splinterlands at all. anywhere near this. I need to see big hype cycle. I need to see land plots going for $1,000 each. You know, there's a lot I would need to see before I start even DCAing into HBD and you know, looking for that safe haven. I'm strapped in. Let's go. Let's do this thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess just holding it. If you're going to be holding something like fiat-wise, it just makes no sense nowadays to hold it in a bank. If you're just sitting on it, as savings, like there's no reason at all to do that in a bank.
Unless you're going to take a loan out and be in debt, right? It's because you have to see how well you're saving just to get a loan for a house or something.
Yeah.
So there's a trap. You have to have something for people who don't have that, who are wanting that. Yeah, that is a negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it all in HBD, put it into stake, and because when you stake HBD, it's only 3 days for HBD to unstake, and you're earning 15%. It's like, why even have money in the bank? I mean,
exactly.
And you don't have to answer the teller's questions on now. Why are you actually withdrawing this HBD?
Why do you want to take your money out of the bank? Yeah.
And you need to answer our questions, or we're not going to let you do it. You're
Yeah.
not going to let me take my own money out of the bank.
Yeah.
But you know that's again, that just speeds up this whole process, right? This is the accelerationist in me says, great, be tyrants, be obviously tyrants, go for it. See what we do.
But they're happy to give you your money when they know you're going to be in more debt, though. Right? Like if it's for a house or for a mortgage, they're fine with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Double standards abound. You know, if you want to leave Australia forever, burn your passport, you can't get your super out. But if you're on a pension and you leave Australia for more than a month, I think it's 6 weeks or something, but they're looking at scaling it down to a month. Oh, your pension's gone. You got to reapply for your pension now.
Yeah.
So just holidaying overseas for less than 2 months is enough to you don't. It's not your money anymore. You can completely reapply, start the process all over again. But if it's your own, ostensibly your own money superannuation, and you just want to access it before retirement age, there is no way to say I will never be an Australian pensioner. Because that was the whole point, right? They said, oh, we don't want the taxpayers having to pay your pensions, so we'll make you save for super.
Yeah.
But there's no way to declare I will never be an Australian pensioner. You can't do it. You can't opt out of that. There's no mechanism for that. So they just keep your super. And I guarantee you, if they did let people access it, there are so many people who'd just go and retire overseas already. Just like I'm not going to wait till I'm 65. I got 400 grand in super. I'm not going to wait till I'm 65.
Yeah.
I'm going to go live like a king in Thailand until I drop dead. From
Malaysia, wherever,
margaritas and good times. So they've sort of set a trap for themselves where if they let us access our own super, well, we just all leave. But the fact they won't let us access our super, even if we are leaving forever, like Bob, you'd be in the same sort of boat. You wouldn't be able to get your super, right?
Why?
Well, until retirement age. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't tap into it early.
You can get super before retirement. Like in my case, I can get my super at 60. But I'm not entitled to a pension till I'm like 67 or something. And this is all tiered now. So if I was born 1 year earlier, I could have got my super at 55.
Damn.
But because that 1 year difference to that of Earth, I have to wait till I'm 60. So another 20 years to get my super.
Bliss is just a few more rules away.
And they're really just raising the bar and making it harder for the newer gen, right? The ones who were born later, after.
Yeah, for sure. But they'll be opting out. My kids won't be looking to want to buy a house. Like they just won't play into those games. They'll just go live the van life somewhere or move overseas. Australia's not a serious country anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, come to Mexico.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Many places where you can live for cheap, huh?
Yeah.
And there's many places that are doing it well now too. You know, Argentina, El Salvador. There's plenty of really good options. So that's heartening.
So when are you going to start learning Spanish?
Who's that refer to? Myself?
Well, I imagine, considering how long you've been practicing, you must be almost fluent by now, Gio.
Oh no, I stopped. I stopped ages ago. I was getting
Ah,
into the groove, but then just other things took up my time. Yeah, but you know, should get back. I mean, it's always good to learn another language, despite whatever language it is. I mean, it's never a bad idea, right? So, what you're asking from me is probably really good thing anyway. So, yeah.
so one of the things they say here is like that's the question is actually see how you go, Matt. What do you call someone who can speak 5 languages?
A polyglot.
What do you call someone who can speak 3 languages?
Multilingual.
Well, technically yes, but
Try.
trilingual. Someone who can
Yeah.
speak 2 languages.
Multi.
But bilingual.
Bilingual. Someone who can only speak 1 language.
Single.
Gringo.
Unilingual.
Gringo.
Sorry.
Gringo.
Gringo.
That's what they say. That's a joke they have here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't move to Mexico until I was sufficiently wealthy to hire English-speaking staff, just to insulate me from having to actually speak any Spanish. That would be the plan.
That's the sort of money you want.
Yeah.
So you'd go and live in Cancun then with all the gringos and pay gringo tax and gringo prices on everything.
If it's still cheaper than Australia, it's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about Americans. Too many Americans in Cancun.
Yeah. And that's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Not just Americans. They're okay, but the type of Americans who go to Cancun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's spin some glint.
Yeah, in terms of pricing, things aren't looking better here. Not in Melbourne. It's going to keep going up and up.
What's this view reward cards?
So it's probably what you got from them.
Okay, yeah. All right. It just takes you to your card deck. All right, so yes, we go with the usual.
Yeah, do your thing.
30 ultimate chests.
I've just done 10 legendary draws, Bob, if you want to and shared the link in Discord. So just if you wanted to pull that up and show that when you're done.
All right.
I haven't watched them yet, so we'll watch together. Man, you got some energy there.
Oh, yeah. Gold foil.
Gold foil legendary.
Nice.
That is fantastic.
That's going to be some good burn-worthy stuff in the future.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. I like see how they've actually written legendary. Gold. Yeah. So we said before, it's so confusing sometimes. Is that legendary? Is that gold foil? It's there's no, and 2 of them as well. 2 gold foil legendaries. Yeah.
That's nuts. That's great.
They fixed a lot up recently, huh? They've tidied things up. Oh man, hey,
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they've cleaned everything up. It's good. So much more modern.
Nice.
Damn.
Shock Troop is just instant winning back to basics now. Just put him last and it doesn't matter what you put in front.
Yeah. All right, so that wasn't bad at all compared to what the ultimate chests are usually like. Okay. All right, major chests, 150 of.
I think you might have got all your luck early this week.
We'll see. We've still got a long way to go. 150 of these. I'd like to pull another Golf or a Legendary. That'd be nice.
I can't wait to burn mine. I know it makes sense. Yeah, what's happening?
I think Bob's internet might be struggling.
Yeah, I can still see you guys, but
I can still see you as well.
Your pack opening's paused.
yeah, I can't do anything actually. My screen is frozen.
So
I
it must
can't
be
even.
your computer frozen?
I can't even unshare.
Oh, okay, you're good. You've unshared now.
There we go. I don't know what happened there. Let's try this again.
Oh, I've got a story. I froze my computer the other day, and
Oh,
it turns out the SSD firmware. I tried updating it, and yeah, it bricked itself.
look at that.
Yeah. Oh man.
2 gold foil
Nice.
Olivia's. All right.
Tidy.
I wonder if that's what broke the system. 2 gold foil epics just crashed my system on me. Okay, I'll remember these guys. So
Yeah.
from here on, yeah, I'll take that.
Nice.
2 gold foil Olivia's.
That's 10 KPP, whatever it is. Yeah, if you a card. Just a gold epic. I forget how much it
Look
is.
at that. I can level.
Nice.
Level 4 in gold foil.
Woohoo.
You have to do some gold foil brawling for your guild then.
Come on. There we go. All right. That. Rewards. 36,000 left. Epics, I guess. Whoops. Just short. Okay, 4 epics.
A couple more gold Olivia's to go down all right then.
Just thinking that. That was a regular.
She's calling your name, Bob.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad.
They're great.
Yeah.
They're great too in Back to Basics.
Okay. So,
You can go
yours
next.
up, Matt.
Yeah, well, I've pretty much emptied myself out on grabbing these 10 legendaries, so I think I've got 100,000 left, but I'll just sit on that. I'm pretty good for epics, I think. My epics are pretty much where I want them to be. But let's see how I go with these 10 legendary draws.
All right. What are you looking for? Anything?
Oh,
or?
gee. No, yeah, pretty much anything. The Nimbledook, the creepy little elf guy, I've got him. No, I want him, but I've got the other one, the little elf sniper. I've got him at max because I got too enthusiastic and bought a couple. But I'll take any of these. All of these are good. Yeah, him. Yeah, I got him max. So I don't want any more of him.
Blackmore.
But everything else is sign me up. I used this guy, that guy, the 4 mana there. The death guy, used him earlier today, just an hour or so ago.
We got another
Another
surely.
Surly drunk. No golds though. Come on, where's my golds at? No, that's the opposite of no. I want golds.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I'll take Sarenth. Yep. No, I'm happy with that.
Okay. All right. And yeah, you got some glint to spend. You're muted. You're muted. Okay, I guess he's busy. Well, let's
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, I said I know. In a muted way, in a muted tone. I need to share screen. It's telling me I can't. Okay, now I can. Okay, I did that twice and it didn't allow me. Yeah. I was just gonna. Where is it now? Whoa, they've changed the screen, haven't they? The sharing option. What is going on?
And are you talking about Zoom or are you talking about Splinterlands? Because Splinterlands has changed a lot of screens in the last few days.
Yeah, I think you're right. No, it was yeah. Zoom, my bad.
Uh,
Here we go. Is this okay?
Not seeing anything yet. Just looking at a
No.
blank screen. Here we go. Yep.
Yeah. So where do I go again?
Shop
Yeah. I haven't played.
rewards.
I play the game mostly once a week now, so I'm a bit rusty. Whenever I'm on with you guys, I play.
No, heaps of this is just, I play every day, and heaps of this has just changed, like today, yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get some of these chests.
If you want to get the maximum, you can just click on the backwards arrow.
What do you mean?
So if you want the maximum or something, yeah, just click on the left arrow.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's easy.
Oh, look at that.
Gold.
Straight off the cuff.
Yeah. I'm not really after anything in particular. I mean, more legendaries would be cool. At this point, the common and rare cards and epics are mostly done. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Like what else?
Another go for 3 of them.
Okay, that's cool.
Ooh.
Legendary. I want the legendaries. Yeah, all right. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna get some of these. Ooh, getting chests. I might as well get 300 minor chest because it's like what 60k.
Did you do the major? Oh yeah, you did. You didn't do the
Yeah.
ultimates. You didn't do ultimates, did you?
No, I don't
No.
think I will.
Okay.
Not this time.
Even though I got gold foil legendaries.
Yes, we all can't be you, Bob. That's
I thought that would have set the stage, and we'll just keep going with the gold foil legend. Get a gold foil legendary for you.
Actually, it set more pressure on me to outdo you, and I don't think that's going to happen. So,
Well,
you know.
if you get a gold foil legendary here, I'll be most unimpressed.
Ice is good, a warm beverage. Much better for the throat. For the throat.
Although coffee will actually shrink your vocal cords, make a
Tighter.
yeah.
Is that good or bad? I don't know.
That's bad. You want your vocal cords loosened a little bit, lubricated with water.
I can. I got a little bit of water here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee and water go hand in hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually have a glass of water for every cup of coffee I have, plus I drink a buttload of water during the day anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, May is the hottest month of the year here in Guadalajara, so temperatures have been like 36 to 38 over the last sort of week or so. But the humidity is like 11%. 9 to 14 is kind of the range for humidity, so the humidity is really low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'd like to know how that feels like. But part of me is like, will I feel it like too heavy? Is it like Thailand heat or?
No, because Thailand and Australia have humidity, like 70, 80%.
Oh, okay.
It's humidity that makes you feel yuck.
Right. Yeah, because it makes it like feels like it's hard to breathe, like hard to like pass in and out air. But once you get over that, Yeah, but once you get over that, it feels like normal. You kind of climatize to it. But yeah, it is very it's like a film over your skin, right? Like, is that what you mean by the sweat? Feels like you have a shower and you go out. It's like a film of
You
like
have a shower and 5 minutes later you're just sweating again. You're just constantly
yeah,
sweating
yeah.
in humid environments. Whereas here, like 38 degrees, I don't really sweat.
Mm,
It's
that's crazy.
just hot, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I can't say I've ever experienced that. Where? What else should I get? That's the thing.
Ultimate chests.
Nah, man, look how expensive they are.
Yeah, you got to beat me with the gold foil
Uh,
legendaries. You got to get more gold foil legendaries than I did.
I think I'm gonna do a map because I don't really. My legendaries aren't up too
Okay.
well. They're not really that great. Okay, 350. It's a fair few.
Yeah.
It's a big. It's a pretty big batch. Okay,
It's
no,
been a
that's
road.
actually stupid. That's dumb. I don't need that one anymore. I don't think. I think I've got that. No, maybe I don't have it maxed, but we'll see. That's
I don't have any legendaries maxed.
I have. I think I have one or two.
That Gallicus is so strong in ranged only.
Look at
So
that.
strong.
Sinister pulled a Black Arcane Desolation,
Oh
and
wow.
Sinister pulled a gold foil Tharaga. Huh.
Good on him.
Is that the Sinister that we've had
Yeah.
on before?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
Y. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's our man.
yeah. Yeah, our dude, our boy.
Yeah.
Out there kicking goals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at him. I like that. See, I just noticed it like 2 days ago. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, well, these numbered ones, that's a one of one
Mm,
desolation. So that's the first one pulled.
Yeah.
look at that. Oh,
Pretty
what's
good.
this if
Good
we
on you.
click
Well
it?
done, Sinister. We should
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
shout out
tag him there.
Sinister at the Shield of
Holy
Glory.
moly, that's how it looks like. And this is his. Whoa. Check
Yeah,
that
that's
out.
actually,
What? What? I don't know what I'm doing. What? I don't.
maybe click on lore. If you can go to lore on the far right,
Where? Yes.
that
Cool.
might show a.
The great primordial dragon, Desolation, was born at the
That's the
dawn
one.
of time. It's that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Actually, you know what it reminds me of? Uh, any of you play Pokemon, or I know others outside of here probably would have and would remember the name Giratina. That looks like Giratina, or Giratina, however you pronounce it. That looks like Giratina. So if anyone knows what that is, and if you can compare it, let me know if I'm on the money here or not. But yeah, it's sort of like looks like a ghostly Giratina, Darkrai inspired as well. And that art, man, like I feel like they've really upped it now, haven't they? They've changed it for this set.
Yeah, for sure.
And that used to be my one pet peeve with the game. I just thought the art just looked basic, really basic. But it's every set it just keeps progressing, and that's a good thing to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Anywho, where shop? No. Oh man, rewards. How much do I have left? 110. Wow, what was I doing with all that glint?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. You just
I
like
might have. Okay, can I get 21? 22? Okay, 24 is the limit.
yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you give it like 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. I don't open anything up or use any glint within 2 weeks. So every time we record, every second week is when every new season, I guess. I'm holding on to it for now. Maybe I should do that. Enter the end of the season. That's when we should do it. That's when I'm gonna do it. Because there's not much more, that I need to complete many of the cards now. Oh,
Look
oh
at that.
God!
Go for a
Gold
legendary.
legendary.
There you go.
Sensational.
Oh, dude, yes, nice. That's a way to end it out. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
sick.
Finish strong.
Finito.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we both pulled gold for legendaries from the ultimates. Yeah.
Yep.
Three
And
between us.
I'm not dying of envy here at all. Just quietly sitting here in my corner dying of envy whatsoever.
Do you have
Not
it?
even slightly.
Do you have enough glint left over to open some ultimate chests?
He does.
No.
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 All right.
I'm going to send you a challenge.
Okay. Well, let's show people what we are doing then.
I love that. I love your humor, man. It's like I'm feeling bad. I'm gonna send you a chance so I can win to feel better.
All right. So this
Changing the
week
topic.
is
Yeah.
Deflection Field. So all units have
Uh.
Deflect, which used to be called Reflection Shield. And it got me one day because I was putting a team together. You go to the filters, type in reflection. There's like nothing. I thought, what? Why do I have no reflection? And it was because they'd changed the name to Deflection Shield. So all units have Deflect, and there will be a link to this page in the blog. 0 damage from Corrosive Ward, Magic Reflect, Thorns, Return Fire, and Blast Splash damage. All right.
Yep.
Amplify will not cause deflect to fail. Well, why would it? That's pretty obvious. Doesn't protect against backfire, retaliate, or redemption. Expose? What is expose?
Expose is newer. That came with I think with CA, or I think it might have been a bit in Rebellion, and that's it's a bit like Dispel, in that it yeah, there you go.
%80 chance so a good percentage will always remove immunity first, and other abilities can be removed randomly. I don't think I've even come across, or I've probably come across other cards using it, but I just don't have any cards with it. So, all right. Notable modifiers, explosive weaponry, units with deflect take no damage. Yeah, we know that. Camouflage. So Venator Kinjo, I remember, he's the neutral legendary, isn't he? From CL?
Yeah, two mana.
Yeah.
2 mana.
Undercover, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Yep. Alrighty. So as that, if we're a little bit too quick for you there will be a link to this in the blog. And I'm accepting Matt's challenge.
So my thinking with this rule set is always aggressive, like just hit them hard. Don't worry about anything coming back at you, because you're not worried about anything coming back at you. So it's more about the really hitting hard with things like magic. You'd be like, oh, hang on, there's not a lot of health here, but heaps of magic damage. Should I use this card? If they've got any reflectors, are going to wipe me out. Now it's like, no, I can just attack hard and strong and not care. So you want to load up on your aggression, and assuming that the other guy's going to do that, then things like force field effective workarounds. Yeah, force field's a good option because you know they're going to come in strong. Depending on the mana cap, of course. There you are.
All right, let's try this. You sent me the challenge, Matt, and you're not even ready.
I'm ready. I'm submitting a team. I've got a minute left to go. It's not like I sat there for 5 minutes looking at the rule set and mana cap and deciding what I was going to do.
Well, that's for the benefit of our viewers, showing them the rule set.
All right, I think I'm ready. Submitted.
Okay. You submitted, okay, so we'll move on to the next one then. 1-0 to Bob Fett.
Oh, I'm happy with this so far because I've gone a lot of snipe. You know me and snipe.
Yeah, that's why I put a heal on the end here because I was expecting some snipe. So I thought if he can just keep healing, it should protect my Goblin Psychic, and Cora can keep.
You're thinking of
smashing.
sneak though. I'm gonna be going for Cora.
Does Snipe take the first one?
Yeah, snipe is the first non-melee card on the
first one. Okay.
on the back row, or
Right.
not non-melee, with no abilities or that does magic or range damage.
Yeah.
So Cora is definitely a snipe target there. I don't know if I'll be able to cut through her. I don't know if I'll be able to get past her healing, but
That's what
I
I'm
think
thinking.
I'm in a good wicket.
Yeah, I'm actually giving this one to me because I don't think you're doing enough damage.
Fair enough.
Who's this though? I've never seen this guy before. Lone
Yeah.
Lone boatman.
Yeah, okay.
Does repair. He's a snipe, range sniper. Does repair.
Yeah.
He's untamed. Is he?
Yeah, he's been around for a long time. I got him in the there's a 9 mana. What's his? There's another sniper
Silver
there.
Shield Sheriff.
That's the one. Yeah, and I use those together a lot, but the mana was a bit low for this to bring him in.
Okay.
So I've got this Thanalorian Rebellion fella there between them, just because he helps them take less damage from opportunity and the guys either side, less damage from opportunity and sneak, and I think snipe as well. So, but you're not doing any of those, so I just need to get on top of Quora. If I can bump her off before you get through my sitch there in the front, then I'm in a good place. But we'll have to wait and see.
Should have gotten some opportunity.
You're doing 10
could
damage.
Could have taken out your Captain Katie, your Captain Catherine Janeway. Could have taken her out in one hit if I had an opportunity.
Yeah, would you have been targeting her if you had opportunity? Besides, your opportunist would go for my taunt, my first card.
Oh yeah, Taunter. Okay.
I think I've
Yeah.
got a better chance here than you guys are maybe saying. I mean,
No, I think because you're doing 10 damage. By second or
10
third
damage
turn,
around.
Cora's going.
That's right. And I mean, there's a bit of armor on my Silver Shield taunt fella. So yeah, I mean, I was going to say if he gets poisoned, he can get cleansed, but he can only get affliction on there, and I don't have any healers
Yeah.
anyway.
gonna
So
get a
yeah,
cheat.
look, I'm personally thinking I've got it, but maybe I'm not scared enough of that Goblin Mech.
Let's
have
see.
Pierce.
He does. He
Let's
does
see.
have Pierce.
I
Yeah, he has
think it's
piercing.
me.
All right.
If you had a bit of triage,
Okay, why did he only do 3 damage there? My Goblin
because he's
Mech.
got shield. My taunt guy has shield. Look at that. And I got bloodlust on my Katie.
Oh, rip.
My taunty boy tank has
man.
shield.
But
Oh,
he only
Bob.
took half the damage. I mean, my Goblin Mech was hitting for 6.
Yeah,
He
because
only took 3 damage.
That's what shield does. That's
because
what
it's
shield does.
shield.
50%.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, the difference was there after it took out all the shields. It was 3 damage, I think.
All right.
I'm not sure what's more satisfying, getting that win or the fact that both of you guys doubted me, even after seeing the lineup.
I didn't doubt you. I counted the damage. I didn't even have an opinion. I counted the damage. I was like, yep, it's going to Matt.
All right. Well, while I'm sharing
that's-
screen, you want to send me a challenge, Gio?
Yeah.
All right.
It's not
I
too gold
do.
legendary sweet, but I'll take what I can get at this point.
It's all right, Matt. I know you got to cause a ruckus somewhere.
Yeah,
But
my coffee just said to me, you're too bitter, Matt. And if your coffee's saying you're too bitter,
Well, that's embarrassing. We're not born again. Earth deflection shield, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
gladiators.
And glads, yes. Ascent.
But see, I'm reluctant to use Captain Katie normally because I'm worried that Magic Reflect is going to wipe her out.
Yeah.
And so when I see something like that, it's like, yeah, let's just go hammer and tongs. Let's hit really hard and not worry about,
Mm. Mm.
Okay, what's going on here?
It's working for me, Bob. It's not working.
Okay,
You don't
here you
see
go.
it.
Got it.
Searchability. No, that's not what I want. How do I choose the numbers again? Man. Card level. Yeah. That's better. Four. Do this, do that. Pretty cool. No. Level 6. There we go. That's what I was looking for all this time.
You can tell me what you're looking for if you like. My team's already in.
I wasn't looking for anything in particular, just something decent.
You're really speeding things up there, Bob. That'd be a fun option with challenges. It's variable timer. How much time should each person get?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just,
You could even set,
Gio's-
you could set that as a handicap. You set it as a handicap. You know, I only get 30 seconds to pick, but you get the full 2 minutes.
Okay. You happy with that, Gio?
No.
Not me personally now. I'm saying in general.
That sounds terrible.
But I think the option of lightning rounds in the challenge screen, I think, would be fun. It's like pick a team in 27 seconds, go. Okay.
Nice
No.
choice with the weapons training there.
Yeah.
Force field's going to make all the difference.
Yeah.
I think this one is Geo's, to be honest, Bob. Because yeah, like you say, weapons training on both of those, the Riftwing and the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Yeah. Cutting straight through my shields.
Yeah, and you're not going to get the cut through with the double strike from the Coastal Sentry, which is basically 99% of what this lineup has going for it.
Hang on.
The 4 damage from
why
Slade
am I
is
not
good
getting double strike from my Coastal Sentry?
because he's got force field. His Jin Murat, I think, has force field. So because you're hitting him for 5,
We're going to do
you'll
one
only take
damage.
1 damage every time it hits.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think that's game over.
Yeah.
Your Slade
had
will
a
still do
feeling-
4 damage.
Yeah. I had a feeling he was going to go melee heavy. It played good.
Oh, that hurt.
It's all over.
That really hurt.
Look at that.
Boom. Get out
Maybe
of
you
here,
should
boy.
take time. Maybe you should take time picking your teams instead of.
Well, Gio's the one always complaining at the end of every. Oh, we do more battles. We need to do more battles. but he takes 10 minutes to submit his team every time. You know.
Well, look,
So-
you're actually a better player than me now. I play once a week with you boys. That's it. That's all and my brawls. But even those I don't think about anymore. I just choose whatever just to get it over and done with.
One of your guild leaders listening to this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Where are we?
Hey,
Yeah.
I show up.
Although
And I don't-
Gio did get number 1. The last
Exactly.
brawl. He got
Just
the
using-
number
That's
1
true.
position. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right, I've sent you a challenge, Gio.
man, it would be so cool to get like. I feel like I'm gonna punch myself later for not having Rebellion and Conclave Arcana one day. I feel like that's gonna be essential.
I think the sense of urgency's kind of gone because we've
Let's
seen
get
Chaos
share
Legion
screen
cards.
too, Gio.
Oh yeah, can do that now.
Because we've seen Chaos Legion cards so
I know.
available for so long, for like years. They were,
Yeah.
they've been unavailable in packs for however long.
Mm.
And so we think, well, look, if a card that it turns out I really need, I can just buy it 2 years after it comes out, right?
True.
And that rhetoric is really hard to get rid of, especially when we're looking at like older, really old cards. You go back and have a look now at the prices, and some of them are dirt cheap. It's like, man, now I've got a chance to finally max out this card I've been wanting to for ages, which is great. But on the flip side, it's kind of training us to not have too big a sense of urgency, because I'll be right. If some new summoner comes out that goes really well with it, then I'll just spot that before everybody else does, and I'll dive on it before they do. That's the mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not in the position at the moment to be able to max anything in either Rebellion or Conclave. So I just figure at the moment, when I am dropping bank, it's better to do at least in Chaos Legion, where I'm actually maxing out a deck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Bob, I'm in the same position, just don't really have the means to do that sort of stuff now at the moment. But yeah, it would be cool one day. It'd be cool to get, or even to pick up individual cards, right? Like Matt was saying the other time. Don't need to get them all, but key cards. It's always helpful to get.
But yes, I do agree, Gio. There's that sense, there's that little voice in the back of my head saying,
Yeah.
you're going to regret not maxing these out.
Yeah.
Not getting these packs, not picking up the, not getting involved in Conclave Arcana, or,
Well, I wouldn't have any regrets because I'm not choosing not to buy them. I just can't.
Just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're mucking up my game plan here, Gio.
I don't know. I just went with something I don't usually go with, throw a spanner in the works.
Yeah. I'd normally be a lot more scared of your Countess Sinash there with Blast, but she's only going to hit the cards that she's hitting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have played, I thought I'd get a lot more.
Reflection shield, blast.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
blasted.
no. Oh, that's useless. There you go. That's a miss sight.
You got two blast cards.
Yeah. I thought I'd go with blast damage, right?
Because of Jurassic Scatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally, great idea in this specific instance. But I mean, if we're making a tutorial, this is a great what not to do.
Yeah.
But on the other flip side, your opportunist there is going to hurt me a lot, I reckon.
You got an opportunist too in Dragon Jumper.
Dragon Jumper.
So
yeah, I think this is mine.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just because you're not going to. Because the Mana Warden behind Krallis makes me really happy because it really toughens her up. And with you doing mostly ranged, and I'm giving you one less range damage. She's got shield. I just feel like even if it's my last card standing, Krallis will live long enough for whoever gets poisoned from my Ulfgar to wreck you. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Depends who you stun though. Those spark pixies can.
Yeah, that's what it comes up to. If RNG favors me and happens to hit the right cards, there's a chance for victory for me. But it's like gambling at this point. So,
Yeah,
I think you got a more certain way to win, a more probable way. But,
agreed.
Yeah. All right, let's just play. 1 times. Ew. Let's go.
I mean, you'll get to go largely first because you're there. You go.
Yeah, no blast.
Blast is doing nothing. She's got divine shield too, so that didn't actually hurt her. That hit. Oh, that hurt. What was that? No, you nearly wiped out my Krallis.
Ooh.
Nobody's attacking Ulfgar. Come on.
They all know better.
Yeah, I set this poison trap right. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I set this
Okay.
poison trap. There's two. There's two hurt.
Yeah. It's gone. It's over.
We should still watch the whole thing play out, though. Surely.
Yeah, no, we did. No, I agree. I agree. We just didn't. Unless you want to do it for the second time. I mean, it's up to you. All right, Matt, you send the ball.
Who am I challenging this time? Look at me. I'm so
challenging
just now.
I think you're challenging. No, is it me? No, it's Bob and I, isn't it?
It's you. I think it's you and Bob. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you want to send me one then, Gio?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Send that right now. Deflection shield, all cards glads.
So don't use blast in this rule set. That's the take-home message.
Don't
worry, Gio.
Don't listen to Matt. Feel free to use blast as much as you like, Gio.
I have learnt that the hard way, Gio. This is what manually playing teaches
12 mana. What's this bullshit?
Oh, what do you mean? This is great.
I'm not good at low mana matches.
Me too. Oh, man. What can I even do? Let's start with this then. Okay.
You know what goes all right actually in 12 mana matches is Llama Harvester. Sorry, not lava.
Because everyone's got a llama.
Burn.
Yeah. No, the last stand from Llama and the Harvester is actually, because he gets enraged and he hits like an absolute Mack truck when he's got last stand and enraged. He's only 5 mana, so you can.
Wait, where's my
always
stage? Oh, there he is. What am I doing? Good stuff. Okay, I'm going level 2, but I can't see my level 2 cards. Why is it level 7? I'm really not used to it.
I don't even understand your question.
So I press with the card level, I'm going 2, but it's not showing level 2s.
Scroll up.
I am up.
Oh. So you clicked on number 2, which is right above number 7.
Yeah, right here, number 2. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't have time.
Yeah.
I don't have time for it. Shit, 23 seconds.
Because I use all of the filters when I'm picking my team, so I don't know what.
Yeah.
What is bloodline synergy? Show bloodline synergy. You see that?
I wanted to press a 0 card. Fuck. I'm not used to it. Dumb.
That's with the CA. The new Archons, formerly Summoners, they'll bring in. You can have, say, a Goblin Summoner who'll bring in all the Goblins, who'll be able to bring in the Goblins and bloodline. give them all some specific ability. So that would be the synergy that they all get.
All right. Does this halfling normally hit for 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
It's ridiculously overpowered.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
I think mine's like level 3 or something.
I've got him maxed out. That's why I've moved on to the legendaries. I looked at all my cards.
Yeah.
I only need 3 more cards from a rare just to max them all out from common to epic.
Yeah, I think Gio's got this one just because that is such a good low mana card, that one that halfling. The self-heal. He's just got more sustainability, I think. Backfire is really good.
Neutral,
but on this,
or is he actually
knifer,
fire?
He's neutral.
He's neutral.
He's neutral, yeah.
Backfire is great, but you need to bolster it with heaps of speed.
Yeah.
So you're Marta boosting your Venari Knifer, but I don't think he's going to be going quite fast enough to do a lot of damage with Backfire.
Let's see. Come on, give me some healing or miss. Yes,
Nice.
yes. Oh no!
Yeah, you needed his summoner, Bob. If you had that,
yeah.
if you had that enraged summoner, you would have got you would have got your Venari Knifer to really speed that up.
He's got a Yamma. He's got a Yamma.
Thanks, Matt.
No worries. It's not max, but it's a start.
Yeah, it's a start. Yeah. All right. So that was me. So Matt, you have to send me one now.
All right, let's do that. Ranked challenge.
That was a good game. That was a good battle.
Yeah, it got closer than I thought, to be honest. Backfire is really cool.
One more backfire, I would have taken that dude out and you'd have had no attack left. It was really, really close.
Yeah.
An error occurred validating the player. Weird. Maybe I had a space at the start of your name or something. There we go. That one sent.
Every time when I accept, it does nothing. I actually have to refresh the page to bring up this screen, the match found screen. Don't know why that is. 25 mana, not much better.
Yeah. I still find that there's 1/1 cards now.
Is what?
1/1 cards. So Blackfoot, that's insane. That is so cool. I just had a random thought, just a flashback. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I think I got this one.
Why?
We've both gone Obsidian.
Yeah.
You've got double heal on Quora.
I've also got double silence on you.
Oh, you've got the double silence. I think you're right there, Bob.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that at first, but you were absolutely right. Double silence, which means I'm not going to be hurting you really much at all. 2. Yeah, okay. That's really... I really just put the failed summoner there as a blocker. I wasn't expecting him to
and
make it.
Everyone's going for Cora. So you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.